Today we are here with Chef Jesse Barber, and we are making mole negra.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we can do that wrap.
Mole Negro is a dish that's traditional to South America. What we're actually doing is just building on top of each other. So the 3 different types of nuts and seeds we have are just gonna make it taste nuttier. And you know, the chocolate's gonna bring out the sweetness of the dried raisins and the dates. Bitterness is gonna help balance the sweetness that the roasted onion's gonna bring.
So what's the mezcal for?
Mostly it's for me, dealing with you. We're gonna toast the chilies first, but what we need to do is remove the seeds from the chilies. That's where most of the bitterness is. And you just wanna take the tops off because we don't want the stems. And you just gently knock them and the seeds will come out. When we've done de-seeding them, we can put them just right into the pot. So that was all the chilies de guajillo. Here we have our anchovy. So this is a smoked pepper.
The reason why we're using this mezcal is to perhaps bring out some of the smokiness in this ancho chili.
Exactly. That's really gonna pull a lot of that smoky flavor that some of our chilies already have, but it's gonna enhance it a little bit. We've got our chilies in here. I'm gonna add just a little bit of oil to the pot cold. I think I added just about a tablespoon of oil to that. Now I'm gonna turn the pan on medium, and we're just gonna let it cook for a second. We're gonna add our onions, and we're just quartering our onions here. We can add the garlic, and we can add our nuts as well. Josh, you wanna get the almonds? It's really important, this is kind of the most important step for mole, is you wanna toast all of this without burning anything. This whole process of toasting is gonna take about 5 or 10 minutes.
So if you burn it, I'm guessing it's gonna add some bitterness and completely ruin the dish.
Exactly. The onions are starting to get sweat and there's a little bit of color on them. This is a really good point to stop the toasting process.
Got it.
Let's go ahead and add our sesame seeds, our dates, our raisins, and our herbs here.
You wanna add all of these?
No, let's hold off on 2 of these chilies.
The rest of it can go in?
The rest can go right in. The chile de árbol, really spicy. We can control the flavor level and the spice level by not adding them right now. You could always make something spicier, Ross.
So start with just one.
Just start with just one.
So we're gonna add about 4 cups of either water, chicken stock, or veggie stock.
So we're gonna leave this here for the next hour or so, and we're just gonna let it cook.
In the meantime, should we make some tortillas?
Yeah, we definitely need to add that to this as well. We have a blue corn masa here from Masa, and it is just dried and ground corn kernels. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt, and I'm gonna add water, and then I'm gonna mix. And that's it.
So how do you know when you've added enough water to this mixture?
So you can see it kind of coming together and shaping these little forms. This is still a little bit dry.
Need a little more water?
Just a touch more. Now remember, you can always add more water, but you can never take it away.
So what do you do if you add too much water and it gets too wet?
Add more masa.
Brilliant.
All right, so now it's kind of come together, and then I'm gonna rest it for about 10 before I make tortillas.
Got it. So when you rest it, do we need to cover it with towel or anything?
Yeah, you don't want it to dry out.
Got it. So we have this beautiful pork presa steak from Campo Grande. It's been dry brining for 2 days, and now it's looking beautiful. I think it's ready to go right in the oven.
Salt, oven.
Let's do it. It's the mole dance. So our pork is in the oven. It's been about 10 minutes. I think it's time to make our tortillas. So our masa, water, salt mixture has been resting. We're gonna roll into small balls. I was sent this beautiful tortilla press from the team at Masa. So it's important to have a piece of plastic here. When you press your tortillas, you don't want it right up against the metal. That's gonna make it almost impossible to get off. So you take your small ball of masa right here, place it in the center. Close your tortilla press and press down lightly, not too hard. So we're gonna take this and just turn it around so we get a nice, even press.
That's a nice looking tortilla.
That actually is a nice looking tortilla.
That's a nice looking tortilla.
So as we're heating up the comal, shout out to Maiden over here. We're gonna rub a little bit of avocado oil along the surface just to make sure this tortilla does not stick. I've seen the grandmas of Mexico tapping their tortillas. How do you know when it's time to do that?
It's time to do that right now. So that we can just tap the outsides just like this. Or if you want to use your hand, But it is hot, I do warn you.
Can you feel anything anymore?
Absolutely not.
If somebody was like, what's your favorite sound? I'd be like, the sound of fingers pressing down on a fresh tortilla.
That is a perfect tortilla, Ross. Grandmas in Mexico everywhere would be proud of you.
So our mole has been cooking for about an hour. Our tortillas are ready. Next, I think it's time to add our tomatoes and our chocolate.
Our tomatoes, our chocolate, and our tortillas to help thicken the sauce.
You want 2 of these?
Yeah, let's do 2 of those. But we should definitely try one first. Oh, tear it up a little bit, throw it in there. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna add some tomatoes. And it's just about a cup. I'm gonna add my chocolate here as well. And I'm just gonna slightly stir in. I'm gonna cook for another hour or 45 minutes.
Okay, our mole has been cooking for about 2 hours now.
Yep.
All the flavors have gotten to know each other pretty well at this point. We've got our tortilla in there, mezcal. So about a 1/4 cup of mezcal. Meet Jesse Barber, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's time to blend this up.
And we really want to like really nice puree. Now, I think the water's evaporated a little bit too much off of this, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of water back to it.
Are you sure we shouldn't add more mezcal?
I'm sure. Now what we're gonna wanna do is take that blender and turn it all the way on high and get rid of the rest of the chunks.
So after hours of cooking this beautiful mole, all we gotta do is slice up our pork. It's nice and crispy, and slice it on a slight bias and against the grain. Give it a little bit more surface area.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take 2 tacos, I'm gonna wedge them against each other, make a little taco platter. Got my spoon, a little bit of sauce on the tortilla. We're gonna take our pork, a little bit of radish, and then a little bit of cilantro.
Should we hit a little lime?
And let's finish it with some lime. And I'm gonna put just a touch of Maldon salt on top.
Cheers. Wow. The depth of flavor in that mole is out of this world. It tastes like it's been cooking for days. And the flavor of that handmade tortilla is nothing like what you can get in the store. I hope you try and make this at home. Jesse, thank you so much for coming.
Absolutely, my pleasure. And it's so easy.
He says it's easy. Should we have another? Thank you, Jesse.
You're so welcome.